Yes, sir. I'm on it, sir. That was the Spanish king calling to get an update from one of the cities that used to fund all of the Spanish Empire, Oruro in Bolivia. Oruro is a historic mining town, hence why it used to fund most of the Spanish Empire, one of those cities. The city is quite dead the rest of the year. It's one of those cities that old Bolivians will tell you not to come to, except for 2 weeks every year. And those 2 weeks starts today. Because Oruro is famous for its carnival. In fact, the Bolivians claim that Oruro's carnival is the best carnival in the world. They say it's the second biggest after the famous carnival of Rio in Brazil. And that's what I'm here to be the judge of. Over the next coming videos, we are going to explore the carnival here in Oruro. This is the first day of carnival season here in Bolivia. Let's go ahead and explore Bolivian Carnival. Hola, ¿qué hacen con la espuma? Vendiendo. ¿Están jugando en tu casa? ¿Es como para afeitar?
Parece.
¿De dónde viene? Todos los jóvenes están con esto, veo.
Sí, es para jugar entre nosotros.
Ah, ok.
En vez de gastar el agua, jugamos con eso.
There you have it. The girls there, the young girls, are playing around with basically shaving foam. You see all of the young people from sort of teenagers down, instead of drinking beers, at least during the day, they're on this foam, spraying it on each other. So we're heading up there to that mountain that you could see towards the end of this road. There is a parade going on today that is basically like the initiation parade of the carnivals. As you can see, the streets are pretty packed here. We have loads of people selling all sorts of things, from sunglasses. What do we have here? Popcorn, sweet popcorn. We have clothing, we've got hats. People are out, and as I was saying earlier, probably most people. Gracias.
Dale, papá, pasarla bien.
Gracias. Igual. And as you can see, people are in good spirits. Also pretty drunk already. As I was saying, most of the people that you can see here selling choripanes and so on are probably not people, or most likely not people that live here in the city on a day-to-day basis. They are people coming from all over Bolivia and Argentina, northern Argentina, Peruvians, coming here to explore the spirit of the Bolivian carnival. What's this guy selling here? ¿Qué están comiendo? Chicharrón de llama. Ah, ok. ¿Ustedes son de acá? ¿Ustedes son urureños?
No, somos de Sucre.
De Sucre. ¿Qué se recomiendan comer acá?
El chicharrón de llama de la caserita está rico. Charquicán de llama también.
Sí, también. Ok. Voy a buscar. Gracias. I know the pork version of chicharrón de llama, which is basically fried pork skin. I hope it's not fried llama skin. This lady here is selling the same thing. Okay, there we go. Gracias. El esposo. ¿De quién? ¿De ella o de ella? De ella. Hombre con suerte. Those guys are Argentinians or Bolivians that live in Argentina. As I say, they come here to get part of the celebrations of Carnival. As I say, that just builds the reputation. Now, I seem to have caused a stir here, because this lady also wants a photo. Okay, let's go. ¿Vienes siempre para carnavales?
Sí, porque queda cerca.
Queda cerca. ¿Y te gusta? Muchos bolivianos dicen que es el mejor carnaval del mundo, mejor que el de Río.
Y lo es, y deberían de conocer nuestro hermoso Oruro, nuestro hermoso departamento.
Ah, okay.
Con una diversidad inimaginable.
Fui a Chotillos en Potosí. Eso era muy bueno. Me ha gustado. Hace unos años. Esto es mejor que Chotillos, dices.
Sí, exacto. Esto es mejor porque tenemos la variedad en los 9 departamentos, la diversidad del folclore, la cultura y más que todo la tradición. Y la fe que demostramos hacia la Virgencita del Carnaval.
Voy a explorar. Allá arriba es la entrada, ¿no?
Sí.
Ok. Ten buen día. So this lovely lady here is inviting me a beer. A literally red beer.
Está hecho cerveza de malta, malta roja y tiene frutos rojos.
Lo que más me gustará un otro. A ver, probamos esto. Me gustan más cervezas negras normalmente. ¿Esa es tu cervecería?
Sí, es Tadeus.
Tadeus. ¿Boliviano de aquí de Oruro? Orureño. Ah, no está mal. No está mal. Es más frutado.
Más frutado, sí.
¿Vives acá en Oruro?
Sí.
¿Cuánta gente normalmente hay acá cuando no es carnavales?
El dato exacto no podría decirte, pero es bastante.
Como 200,000 más o menos, ¿no? Creo.
Sí.
¿Y cuánta gente viene a visitar, sabes? Me parece que un triple, cuádruple más que la gente que vive en...
Más, sí, estas fechas generalmente es bastante lleno, visitado por varios extranjeros porque vienen a ver nuestro patrimonio, ¿no?
So it's not as strong of a red fruits taste as you would think from the look of it. They also have an amber beer and a classic lager pilsner type style. It's actually quite nice, refreshing, just what I needed. And you can get a few mugs there as well, steins like in Germany. ¿Y qué recomiendas comer acá en Oruro?
Los platos tradicionales son el charquecán, el rostro asado.
Cabeza.
La cabeza de cordero. Después el charquecán, la carne de llama, que está secado. Y la cerveza.
Claro, mucha cerveza. Well, that was an interesting beer. A red fruits from the forest kind of beer. Very acidic, but not like an IPA in that bitter way. Now, I think it's time to head further up towards where this carnival is going on today, or where the parade is going on today, up this way. As you can see, there's a cable car here as well, just like we have in La Paz. It seems to be a popular thing around Bolivia to transport yourself in these mountainous towns. Obviously, it makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and head towards the parade. We can hear the drums in the background now. I'm also getting hungry, so we need to find some food as well. Let's see what we find first. So I was tipped off to come this direction. As you can see, we have a big market here. I think it's in the yellow building that we have behind here. Outside it's all clothing stores, as you can see. Bras and shirts and pants and baby clothes, all sorts of that, a good classic market. But in here we were supposed to be able to find dried llama meat called charquecán, which is basically like a llama jerky, I've been told. I don't know how this is going to be, but we're going to try and see if we can find dried llama meat for lunch, because I am starving. So here it is, the Holy Grail, Mercado Fermín López. I didn't know he had a market here in Bolivia. Fermín López. Hello.
Amigo,
How are you?
te veo siempre. Mirá, lo ves.
¿Cómo? Api. Es postre.
No, es un desayuno.
Desayuno. Para mí es postre.
Yo te sigo.
Muy dulce. Tal vez a la salida. Primero charque. Me han recomendado que hay charque acá.
Sí, afuera.
Al otro lado.
Afuera, sí, ahí donde.
Ok.
Aquí nomás adentro.
Sí, adentro. En ese mismo lugar.
Sí.
Es comedor para allá.
Aquí sí, en el tercer callejón es comedor.
Tercer callejón izquierda.
Sí.
Okay, gracias. Okay, so here in this part they only sell this api and pastel. These ladies as well. Solo api acá. Api pastel. Postre para después. So those ladies only sell that. So they told me to go in here and head left on the 3rd street. Nos vemos. And those guys were stopping me. But yeah, as I was saying, the market is called Fermín López. I have no idea what that's all about. Because Fermín López, to me, is a little young talent playing for Barcelona. I can't imagine that he's already bought himself a little market here in Bolivia. It would be a great business though, wouldn't it? Now, let's go and see if we can find that food section. Check it out, what do we have here? That is not food, that is something else. ¿Para qué es eso?
Para alcanzar.
Para Pachamama.
Para casa, para suerte.
Las ofrendas. Ofertas Pachamama.
Sí,
Ah, ok. ¿Se hace mucho aquí con Carnaval o todo el año?
todo el año.
Ah, ok. ¿Y de qué es?
azúcar.
Puro azúcar.
Ah, entonces sí lo puedo comer. Ok, bueno, gracias. ¿Dónde es el comedor?
Aquí.
Directo acá.
Esta altura es pura comida.
Ok. Aquí hay esa cabeza de cordero
Ay,
y eso me han recomendado probar. ¿Es rico?
es rico.
¿Es su favorito de acá?
Es mi favorito.
So the other famous dish here is, what is it? Cordero is a sheep, basically sheep's head. Let's see what these guys have. Timpo. This is something else. What do they have over here? It is busy, as you could say. Let's go ahead and see what we can find. They told me to turn left and head outside, those ladies that were selling the api thing. Han dicho que aquí hay la cabeza de cordero y charque.
En la esquina vas a pillar charque.
Charque. Ajá.
De esta esquina bajas 4 cuadras más, llegando a un puente, ahí vas a entrar al bombar, ahí venden pura cabeza de cordero.
All right, so this man is able to help us. He says, head down this way. 1 block on the corner of this block here, we should be able to find charque, the beef jerky kind of thing, which is not beef jerky, which is of course llama jerky in this case. And then another 4 blocks down, we should be able to find the cabeza de cordero, the sheep's head, which is apparently a delicacy that we must try when we're here. It sounds interesting to me. All right, so we've come towards the bridge. I see the bridge up there. Here you get a little glimpse of what Oruro looks like on a day-to-day basis. Now that we are out of the traditional carnival area, you can see here lots of soil, lots of dirt on the ground, lots of lots of dust blowing around. It's very windy here. It looks quite rough around the edges. You see the buildings over here with the shops barely maintained at all. People have lots of business here though. Lots of little shops like this one here, like that one on the other side. Of course, a lot of them are closed nowadays, or nowadays, what do I mean, not permanently. Of course, most of them are closed now for carnival season, because most of the locals as well participate, as you would do when you live in a town like this, where nothing happens for the rest of the year. When you have 2 years of party, this is what you will take part of. He said, go to that bridge 4 blocks up and you'll find something called Bombar, something like that, which was supposed to be the best restaurant to try this famous boiled sheep's head. Let's go. Check out another high street here. Bombar, right there on the sign. This is the restaurant they told me to come to. You can hear the music in behind the beautiful gate here. One of the traditional Bolivian gates where they designed them in this weird Marvel agent kind of way. You come under the bridge. Once again, shout out to Red Hot Chili Peppers' best song. Now, that is where you'll find under the bridge the best restaurant, apparently, in the city of Oruro. Hoy, cabeza tostada de cola. Let's go in. Hola. ¿Tiene espacio? No hay nada. Ah, no. ¿Dónde recomiendas comer? Si no acá. ¿Otro lugar que tiene? Ah, bueno. Gracias. Voy a buscar. Ah, that's heartbreak. They're lost or they're empty. So we're gonna have to find something else. She says head down that way. That was where the charque was that we found originally, or that the other people recommended us around the market area there. There was all the food section here. They had some other thing called timpu, which is also a sheep/lamb dish. Check it out here, just around the corner here. I was recommended as well. Timpus de Doña Delia over there. So let's go ahead and see. Hopefully she has something left. ¿Fila? Ah, ya, ok. ¿Ya pediste? ¿Qué pediste? Timpu. ¿Es rico?
Es rico, pues.
¿Es cordero?
No,
Creo.
vaca.
Vaca. Ah.
De
Pensé que era cordero.
No,
Ah,
el cordero te va a hacer mal. No, no se
¿te va a hacer mal?
Sí.
¿En serio? A mí me gusta cordero.
Ah, ¿te gusta?
Sí, es rico.
Pero ahora come pues de vaca.
Ahora voy a comer lo que hay acá. Claro, ¿es tu lugar?
Claro.
Ah, es su lugar. ¿Tú eres doña Delia?
Sí, yo soy de
Ah, ok, pensé que estabas en la fila.
No,
Ok, ok. Ah, ¿es para mí?
claro, pues.
Ok.
Has pedido.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Esto 19 nomás. Pues.
19, ok. ¿Dónde hay
Después
espacio?
me vas a pagar, pues.
Allá al frente se sienta, ¿no? Okay, so this is the dish here. So she's the owner, and she says it's from cow meat or beef instead of timpo, which is normally a lamb dish, as far as I'm aware. I think she's finding a seat for me here. What a lovely lady. Okay, sí. It's hot. Now. Ay, okay. ¿Es posible este tenedor cuchillo igual? ¿Tiene? There we go. Gracias. Entonces es arroz, papa y vaca.
Papa, su chuño tiene y su carne de vaca y arroz y ají. Y ahora proba. Y
Ahora voy a
después
probar.
dices si está bien o está feo.
Claro, te voy a avisar después.
Claro, yo te voy a esperar. Aquí, ya.
Perfecto. All right, let's get stuck into it. We have a little bit of the rice here with some yellow chili sauce kind of thing and a piece of meat. Beef. That is not bad. You have a bit of a fruity kick from that yellow chili sauce. And then the meat is super tender. It's boiled in this dish here. So the meat is boiled. And we got your potatoes, and I think it's boiled with chuño, that black potato, which I think is why it's so creamy, the rice here. It's basically like a rice porridge almost. The meat is the main thing, obviously, in this dish here. And I gotta say, the meat is super nice. The meat is tender. You see how it just comes off right there. Apparently it's usually with lamb, but in this case, the owner prefers to make it with beef. Interesting, the beef is super tender. Let's see again here. You see how it just rips apart. And then you have a little bit of that spicy fruitiness from the yellow chili sauce. Solid. That will definitely set me right up for a beer and a parade that we're gonna find after here. Let's go. ¿Cómo? ¿El amarillo? Sí, sería rico. Por favor. Gracias. So the lady is giving us more of the yellow chili sauce. The highlight, the dip that we find. There she comes. What a lovely lady. Muchas gracias. What a lovely lady. That is service for you. This is why you come to the markets, as I've said so many times before. When you're in Bolivia, you gotta come to the market to eat. This is where you find the real deal, the real, proper food. ¿Cuánto la cerveza? Wari.
Par 25.
Par 25. Vale, un par por favor. Tienes frío, ¿no? Okay, so here we have the beers. She's selling something blue. ¿Qué es esto?
Cerveza igual.
Cerveza igual, nunca he visto esto.
Lleva mucho, es suave,
Ajá.
te mareas aquí.
Te marea rápido.
Pero es suave, suave.
Aquí,
La guari, ¿no?
Wari, sí. Originalmente de Oruro, ¿no? ¿Esta?
De aquí de Oruro.
Pero ya este paseña, lo mismo, ¿no? Todo.
Sí.
¿Pero lo siguen haciendo acá? ¿O ya lo hacen en otro lugar?
No, siguen haciendo acá.
Esta es paseña.
Esta es paseña.
Esta es igual.
¿Lo siguen haciendo en Oruro? El Wari.
Sí, la guari, sí.
Salud. Gracias. There we go. We found ourselves a beer. As you can hear, the party is on in the background, right up here in front of us. We're going to have a little try of the beer. Absolutely what I needed. Refreshing drink for after our lunch there. Let's see if we can do some crazy skills here. Check that out. Oh yeah, that's just what I needed. Now, check this out. Here we have everybody selling. What do we have over here? Sandwiches, more sandwiches. Hola. Justo comí. ¿Cómo? Ah, okay, gracias. Try a little pork. ¿Cuántas horas al horno? 10 horas. 10 horas. Sandwich de chancho. Let's give it a go. There we go. Check this out. Soft, proper pork skin. Like you know, I absolutely enjoy a great piece of pork. See? I think she's gonna give me a sandwich. Oh wow, that is delicious. That is top dollar. I think they were so kind to just give me a sandwich here. Let's give it a go. Pork sandwich, top dollar. Check it out here. Pork leg, roasted 10 hours in the oven. That is good. That is really, really good. So and we have
Buena para el aire.
buena para el aire, para la altura. So this leaf there is called quirquiña. It is great for the altitude, she says. It's kind of like a bitter minty type thing in the taste of it. It's really, really good in a sandwich. Salty, the meat just rips apart. Check it out, there's another lady here, and you can see behind us here all the guys that are playing my music. All right, let's finish our sandwich and get going. Aim to see the festival. So today we won't have any parades going on. This is how they basically kick off the carnival. Everybody's out. Check it out again once from now, from here. So that is what the day was like today. All of what it's all about. The bands here playing their music, opening the festival of Carnival with the festival of the bands. Playing music, this band that you see here playing up against the other band that you see over there on the other side. I thought there was going to be dances today, but all it is just bands playing up against one another. Lots of people enjoying the music, the atmosphere, having lots of beers and kicking off the carnival. And I think, unless we find anything more of interest, we'll see you in the next video, in the next round of Carnival Bolivia, video 2.0. I can't imagine how big the real carnival is going to be if the warm-up is this much people on the street just for a little concert like this that goes on for a whole day. This is Carnival, video number 1, Carnival in Bolivia. The anticipation is building. We're ready for the next video, and I'll see you in that video.